YouTube recording has started now, too. Yes, okay. Apologies if I'm slow and tired tonight, guys. I'm going to take things a bit slower so that I don't make big mistakes by trying to rush through things, and I apologize if that fucks with y'all. Like, you're chomping at the bit and I can't.
It's alright.
To maintain quality standards.
No.
Okay. So, party. Let's go pop over to timeline. It is day 122, 1247, the beginning of round 7 of combat. Parties engaged Sistic at the temple. Akromid, you're fighting against most of the Queen's Guard. Your regeneration will start at that time. Cassie has just challenged the Queen to one-on-one combat, winner takes all. John's in Border Ethereal, very low HP. Vi has bound his wounds, he's missing his lower left leg, and he is dying from internal bleeding, as is apparent to Vi. Peter's in Border Ethereal, at a certain hit point value, bandaged. Vasa's being moved by
change my option.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm about to type out a thingy, and y'all can adjust actions midway through the round because of that. Because, like, right now, Akromid, Cassie, it's like, is the Queen going to accept? Not, because this will determine your actions. So the Queen is currently thinking about it. Like, you can see she's tilting her head, hissing quietly, and let's see, I'm quickly reading through this, so y'all have some time to think. Vasa is being moved by Jaziel to the Border Ethereal at a certain hit point. Autumn is in the Border Ethereal, bandaged. Okay, I don't know when that happened, but apparently that did. Vi is in the Border, healing, just did a call. Greg is dead, but he's outside the temple. The Irene are doing their thing. The Sistic outside are doing their thing. I almost said thing. Okay, and Vi, I've already pointed out that the John is currently dying, so if you wish to adjust your round, now would be the time. Okay, casting Cure Light Wounds over John's chest and binding Autumn's wounds if possible. Vi, it appears I fucked up. Vi's wounds are recorded as being bound, so that's done. That's a freebie. You may dice your Cure Light Wounds on John.
Damn.
One. Jesus, Vi. Okay.
It's not my fault.
Okay, so, who's not doing anything? Dom, you're my designated pitch roller right now until we get Vasa back in the fight. Dom, give me a d20. 5. Vi, you cast your healing magic, and this will occur midway through the round, but you're not sure what's going on outside, so we're doing it with you separately. You're going to cast your healing magic, and John will wake up, and he will be sputtering and coughing up blood, but he is alive. You have successfully managed to prevent him from bleeding out in a single round, which he was about to. Well done. Good job,
He
Vi.
might still bleed out from the leg wound. The magic heals the heart, so...
Yeah, no, so... He's going to be finishing up with the binding of his wounds, and that is John done for the round. Vasa, you will take control of John while Vasa is out of commission. And this way you can still keep playing. John, you feel like shit. You're missing a leg, you can barely breathe, everything hurts, but you've still got your swords. Alright, so Akromid, there's going to... Yeah?
Yeah, I'm hesitating to see what these guards and the Queen are doing, so...
Guards still have their speared level at you, but are not advancing. Queen is quietly hissing to herself. This will go on for 1 segment. 2 segments. And at the end of those 2 segments... the Queen is not accepting the thing and is ordering her guards to attack. They will attack, and we can dice initiative when y'all are ready.
My tribe attack, kill the filthy lying human scum, show them why the bloody scimitar is the strongest, the toughest, the meanest, not one step backwards, attack, kill. Yeah, she might not get all that out.
Well, she's going to start saying that and then roll to hit. But first, initiative.
Okay.
Why don't you do it? Because you're in the most jeopardy right now.
And I roll a 4.
4. Okay, party. Let's see. I know the initiative scores we have. Actions for the round. Vi, you're done for the round. You're cast Cure Light Wounds. John, you're up. So it's just Cassie and Akromid. Since it's not going to be the one-on-one thing, we've got Cassie and Akromid doing their attacks for the round. Akromid, if you wish to change your action other than different targets and attack, feel free to put that in.
Am I free to talk to Jazeel?
At this point, Jaziel is moving Vasa into the border. That's him for the round. At the end of the round, you could try and talk to him before he tears off to get Greg or Autumn. No, wait, Autumn's already there. Shoot,
Yeah.
shoot, attack, attack, shooting at the queen. Now, Cassie, you attacked twice, called shot in round 6. This is round 7, so she'll get a single attack, and she is going for a call shot to that bitch's head. Okay.
Roll to hit.
So no, I'm... Okay, initiative. Crormead, why don't you start? Roll to hit, roll to hit.
10. And that one landed. Cocked. 10 and a 9.
10 and a 9 at 8th level fighter. Queen has that armor class.
Is that before or after bonuses?
That's with my dex bonuses.
Okay, 8th level fighter, 10 and 9. The 9 and 10, unfortunately, both fail to hit.
Damn.
The queen did have to, like, duck her head and get her shield up in time, as one goes right where her head was and the other one thunks where her chest would have been. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So that's a Crormead shoot, then we've got 2 attacks. I assume you're not charging to attack the queen, ignoring the various Cystic that are currently trying to attack you.
How many have I got on me?
Like 5 or 6.
Okay, then I can do a sweep.
You can certainly try. These are, again, the Queen's Guard. They have the spears that they're trying to employ versus you.
Okay.
So you're not going to be able to sweep all of them due to the fact that they're spaced themselves further apart than the former fighters could. But you
Well,
can try.
if I can get 2 of them with the sweep, it's worth the effort.
Okay. One of them looks pretty pitiful, weak, like badly injured, barely backed off, and so on and so forth type of deal. I assume you don't want to start with them, so you're going to start with one of the others, correct?
Yeah, one of the healthy ones.
And you get 2 attacks this round because you and Cassie are out of sync, so Crormead, start your spin attack.
15 before bonuses.
Okay,
So
15
that's,
plus 9 becomes
9.
a 21 as an 8th level. Okay, they are armor
Well,
class.
no,
That's
he got a 15 plus 9, right?
15 plus 9 is... Oh, yeah, that's
24.
right, my bad. Thank you. Apologies, guys, I'm trying. 24, 21, 22, 23, 24. But yeah, Vi, you can take 10 XP for that. So that becomes a that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You will successfully hit the 4 targets that you're capable of hitting with your spin attack. Dice your damage.
16 hit points of damage.
16 points of damage total?
Yes.
Okay, ouchie. So
Well, they're man size, so that'd be 8.
Okie dokie. Give me a second there. That becomes... Okay, so no, that guy doesn't need the system shock, unfortunately. He is pretty badly wounded. And that becomes a that. That becomes a that. And I assume you were trying to target the injured one towards the end of your stroke?
Sure.
Well, yes or no, but okay, sure. And yeah, that will basically kill that one. Okay, so Mead, you do down that one. Hit the bodies, hit the floor. And, yeah. That one's now dead on the ground. And the others are starting to have to step over it. That was one of the Queen Guard, too. Ouch. Okay, and now they will get their chance to attack at you. There are that many of them. I remember what they need to hit you, and I'm pretty sure a 15 isn't sufficient. But let me double check just to make sure. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, no, that would have hit you once upon a time. You're stronger now. Actually surprised they only need that much to hit you. Alright, so that's the Cystic trying to attack you. You may take your second spin attack. I assume you're alternating to try and hit different opponents, correct?
Sure. 17 before bonuses. We've concluded that is a hit.
Oh, definitely. So, hold on. Previously it was 15, so 17 is another... Yeah, you'll be able to hit the next 4.
And 17 hit points of damage this time.
Neato. Okay, this one needs to system shock. And this guy takes that many points. Is that enough to system shock them? Actually, no, funny enough. Very close, though. That one's already dead, so it skips over to that. And yeah, that guy's at -4 now. That's another one down. And that becomes that much. Okay, 1 system shock necessary. Let's check it. Okay, passes the system shock. Okay, so that is you for the round. Acromade being that blender of pain. These things are hissing and angry, and some of them do look pretty scared, although maybe it's hard to tell since they are lizard people. Okay, Cassie. Cassie, you are ignoring the two of them that are nearby you to charge at the queen, so those two will get a chance to attack you first. Cassie. Attacking from the flank. You don't have a shield. These things to hit that normally is there. However, you have been adjusted to there because it's a flank attack. They got a that and a that. That is insufficient to hit you, Cassie. Thank the gods you have +4 plate mail. Okay, so at this point, Cassie has rolled on up, and she has a short sword. They have scimitars. My mental model has the scimitar is slightly longer, giving it the reach advantage.
Yeah.
And the spears are definitely longer, as the queen does have 2 guards by her, so those 2 will also get a chance to attack. She charged in the sense that she's moving forward quickly, but she didn't have enough distance for them to try and set to receive her, nor would they try that. So these 2 will try and... Okay, nope, 9 and 2 are not hitting her. And now comes the queen. Does the queen take off Cassie's head as she goes for a called shot? Ooh, maybe. Queen is that hit dice with a 16. No, this is the queen trying to see if she can kill Cassie before Cassie attacks the queen. That is a miss because it was a called shot to the head. Okay, yeah, Cassie rolled a hit. Called shot to the head. 18 before bonuses, oh boy! Yeah, that should hit, unless I'm mistaken. At that becomes a that, plus that would hit there. Queen's all the way down there. Hells yeah. Cassie, dice your damage. Short sword versus man-sized.
D6.
4
Ooh,
plus
yeah.
bonuses.
4 plus bonuses to the head for a creature with this many hit points. I need to do some math real quick, because that might kill the queen. Yeah. 4 plus bonuses becomes that. Calculator time. That is 12.5%. Yeah, no, I have that calculated in.
No, I was asking, was she still strength?
Oh, funny enough, you obviously in character don't know that. Out of character, no, she's not strength.
Okay.
So yeah, that was 12.5% of the damage. You kill on 15. Sadly, that was a solid blow to the head. That did not kill the queen.
Did it at least take out an eye?
I mean, it wasn't a called shot to the eye, it was just to the head. Most HP being metaphysical, like, yeah, yikes.
I mean, it's still a sword to the head.
Okay, Aiden, we've covered this before, but real quickly. Realistically, what actually happens is that she swings, the queen dodges, and the queen loses that many hit points because most of that's metaphysical. Maybe she gets a scratch in. Okay, so that's Cassie done. I think no one else is attacking her this round. Vi, you're doing your healing. John, you're getting up. Have I skipped anyone?
Jazeel?
Yeah, Jazeel will have at this point moved in Vasa. So Vasa, you're there. In the border, Ethereal. Okay, now Vi, I know you want to say something to Jazeel, so you can also type that out in character. He's going to be trying to tear off really quickly, but he should have enough time for you to speak. No? Okay.
No. I mean, he's going to go get Greg, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to tell him.
Okay. Party. It's around this time that the mountain starts to shake. Like a freaking giant is using it as a drum set. Thud. Thud. Kurumi, do you recognize that sound?
Ah. How many thick do I have left on me?
Okay, at this point you took down... 1 second. Hey, Autumn. Unfortunately, Autumn, you're still unconscious at this time. I'd love to say that the party is victorious. Okay, Kurumi, you have 4 of them on you, but there are a couple more that are starting to move in. Yeah, party, Sista coming from the way y'all came, the one that chased Greg outside, are coming back in.
I didn't think he made it to the door.
He made it outside. He was trying to dodge them for a couple rounds.
Alright, sorry I had to edit my thing.
Okay, counting how many cystic are around, unconscious near death's door. Chloromede is typing. Split sword values and sweep attack. Okie dokie. 1 second. Phone. Okay.
Can you hold on to this for me?
Autumn, I know you're unconscious. If there's anything you'd like to try to do, I know you're unconscious, but God call. Feel free to do that. Otherwise, at this point, I think we're ready to begin round 8. Give me an initiative roll, party.
I'm leaving it.
Unless somebody else wants it, I'll do it.
Sounds like Golden had to go, unfortunately. Poor guy. Hope everything's okay with him.
Crap, we have a 1.
Okay, party, you don't have initiative.
I mean, it's literally just him and Cassie, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see. We have binding Vasa's wounds and starting to take count of how many cystic are around. Okay, Vi, that will take most of the round to bind. And I'm considering, and by considering I mean doing, this thing where Vasa, you will get 2 hit points restored, as you are below 0 HP, being bound wounds by a cleric. Congratulations. Okay. Vasa, you're unconscious near death's door. You'll stop bleeding out. You're at -9, by the way, and get 2 hit points back by the end of the round. I don't foresee anything messing with you. Jazil's going to get Greg. That's going to take him the round. So, Chloromede and Cassie. Okay, so Chromede and Cassie. Chromede will deal with you first, then Cassie. Yeah, Chromede, you've got more cystic coming up to try and support the ones on you.
Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived from outdoors at this point. Let's see. Cassie's a 2 attacker, so I guess we'll get her out of the way first. Sound good? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so those ones that Cassie, ignored are coming up behind her. She's still trying to get the queen, hoping to get her death match in. She attacks twice per round, which is good because the party doesn't have initiative. So Cassie, roll to hit again.
11 plus bonuses.
11 plus bonuses. Now, Cassie, you attack as a that. Your Thaco is there. Queenie attacks as a that. Her Thaco is there. So there's a difference of that much. Cassie, you got an 11 plus bonuses, becomes there. Becomes that, which lowers Cassie's roll to a there. Unfortunately, Cassie, you will be parried, as Queenie will parry the first hit. Girls, you were saying something?
Just saying that the queen opted to parry.
Yep, I had to compare Thacos. There was a big enough difference, it almost didn't matter. But Cassie didn't get a phenomenal roll, and the queen rolled decently. Okay, so that's Cassie's first attack, not thirst. First attack done for the round, and this is Greg's shit. I really need to stop opening it. Okay, at this point, we've got that many plus that many on Cassie. Yeah, no, she's allowing herself to be surrounded to try and strike at the heart. Huh. Okay, Vasa, why don't you dice percentage for us? $98?
Oh, fuck.
Hit self normal damage, including all bonuses. Fucking hell. Oh, we're almost max. Yes.
Which way is the rumbling, the thunk coming from?
It's hard to determine since you're inside this thing. Above, below, all around, possibly above. It's hard to pinpoint. And furthermore, you're in the border, so it's all warbly, but there is some disturbance going on.
I would still feel their vibration, would I not?
You're in a border dimension. I actually have no idea.
You wouldn't feel the vibration, but she would hear some of it, even though it's warbly.
Okay, so that was 9 points of damage versus this one, who just hit themselves and is cursing and bleeding up a storm. You all thought that was a different thing. You all thought that was like the neck severed.
I didn't think anything.
Okay, now I do need to check if that 18 is going to hit since that's the one behind her. Let me check the bonuses, because that was here. Rear attack is +2 to hit, which makes that a dirty 20. She doesn't have a shield bonus. Dexterity bonus is negated. This isn't a sneak attack, she's just surrounded. So for this thing to hit that, normally needs that. Minus dexterity, +2 to hit is actually a successful hit. For that many points of damage against Cassie, as one of them behind her will manage to cut her. You know, she mostly spins and dodges out of the way, but yeah. And that was for that much damage. Okay, yeah. Let's see, so that's the fumble, that's the one hit. And now, let's see if Cassie can put the queen down, as she will roll again to hit.
Nope.
Oof, 2. Might hit with Cassie's bonuses and not being parried. Cassie, as a 2 plus bonuses, fails to hit, unfortunately. If she was undead, it would have hit. Okay, so that is Cassie for the round. Crormid, you are, of course, switching your sword as blah, 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 blah. The ones on you are going to attack, but not the ones moving in. They will attack after your attack. Alright, so that is this many. None of them are going to hit you. That was three 5s in a row. And a 9. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second responding to a PM.
Okay.
No, Vasa, your wounds have been bound. You are no longer losing HP. Okay. Apologies. Addressed. Okay. Okay, Crormid, at this point, you've set your sword. It's now +3 instead of +6, so you're at +6 +9.
Correct.
Go ahead. And,
3 plus 6, 9 at 8. Damn it.
9 at 8th. And this was a spin attack, correct?
Correct.
Oof, that would have hit, except that you're at -2 for spin attack. I'm sorry. Yeah, that will be a miss.
But hey, my armor class is 3 steps better now.
Indeed it is, yeah. Oh, that saved your ass. That just saved your ass. You have no idea. One of them just critted. Because normally, your armor class is -2. 3 steps better would be -5. Jesus Christ, Grills. They only hit on a natural 20. You son of a bitch. I want to know what it would have been. I want to know. It won't be applied against you. 82. Oof. That would have been an abdominal wound. Double damage. Death in 36-ish turns. Damn. Damn, Grills. You have no fucking idea how lucky you were with that call. That being said, it will still be normal damage. 10 points of damage. Ouch. They maxed.
Okay.
Oh, to find it. My bad, Aiden. Are you talking about the one on your person or the other one?
The one on Greg's.
Oh, Greg ain't here yet.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
I'll have to give you like a perception check on it, basically. Like, you're going to start in the obvious place, and then it's just a quick perception. Okay, do I see it? I see it. You could fail. That's a thing. You know, in the hurry of combat, quickly, where is it? Probably not, though. You might even have a bonus, for fuck's sake. It's a wand. Jesus Christ, I'm still reeling over that. Crormid, that could have been so much worse. Oh my god. Alright. So that's Crormid, and then these did theirs. I think that's everything for round 8. Vi, round 8 will come to a close, and Jazeel is not back yet. Because outside, there are cystic by the body of Greg. And they're not letting him get to it. Like, trying to jab at him, and a couple of them have wisened up at this point and seen him transfer people over. They're holding on to Greg. And I had to do a roll for that. And they figured it out, these clever bastards.
Is he going to attack or is he abandoning?
At this point, I need to figure out what Greg is... not Greg. Yeah, Greg is going to die. I need to figure out what Jazeel's going to do as round 9. Okay.
I think he would employ his breath weapon and attack.
Yep, basically. I do agree with that sentiment. Cassie attack. Jazeel. Attack X3. Let's see. Any other NPCs I'm in control of? Excuse me. Okay, so let me go get a separate thingy now for Jaziel. Okay.
Wait, no, triage.
You are triaging John?
Everyone.
Everyone. Okay, like, that's not something
The
you can...
ones I can see.
That's not something you can do in the middle of combat. Are you talking about the party?
I'm not in combat.
No, like, okay, so the triage is you're assessing them. You might be, like, picking at them, poking at them, that kind of deal. It's something you do with a willing participant when they're not running from people, even if you're not running from people.
I am only doing it to the ones next to me.
Okay,
We are
that's fine. I
not.
need to confirm.
Yes, that's.
Okay.
Who
So
else
let's
am I
see.
going to be triaged?
I don't know, man. You need to specify. I'm tired. Please work with me
I
here.
did. The ones I'm near.
Okay, why don't you make a list? John is at 0 HP. He's surviving on willpower alone right now. Peter is in the negatives. Cassie you don't see, obviously. And that's most of what I got for the NPCs, because the players are supposed to keep track. But Autumn isn't here, and I think Autumn was at like -7 or something. Vasa, you're at like -7 also. Roughly. So okay, that actually should be the rundown of the list. That will take you a fair bit of the round, but you will still have time to try and heal John. So you can go ahead and dice that healing just to get you done for the round. Hey, Autumn.
Welcome back.
Autumn triage.
Okay, now these are the ones outside. Oh, hey, that's the one with the left arm disabled. And I need to go copy over Jaziel really quickly.
Just message it to me if you want to do a percentage.
Oh, I'm in the negative, so. Oh,
AC negative there. 2x stone skin. And I know what his attacks are for. Okay, apologies. I have to update my list of
Send
thingies.
message. Can I change my target?
I will allow it.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point, let's
Because I
look at...
did technically do triage in Autumn. So
You did. So Chromate doing 2 sweep attacks, Cassie doing 1 attack, Jaziel doing a breath attack, then 3
5
regular
on
attacks.
Autumn.
Right. Autumn, 5 points to you. Jaziel staying still as... not Jay. John staying still as per Vi. Vi, you've switched to healing Autumn. Okay, initiative, please.
We get a crap, a 1 again.
Party, you have tied initiative.
I have to go again. Sorry,
Aw,
guys.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry,
I hope you
back
can
and
hang
forth
around
a lot.
longer. We'll try and hold on for you.
Autumn
No, keep
is.
playing.
Well, you know what I mean. We'll try and keep you alive. Okay. Okay, so that's that done for the round. We got Cassie, Jaziel, and Akroromid. Who should we deal with first?
Jaziel. Jaziel gets 3 attacks per round.
He does, but we're breaking it up into chunks here, but sure. Vasa, you get it to be Jaziel here. Right. Hold on, give me a second. Oh no, Jaziel. First off, you're going to be using a breath weapon deal. -2, you healed for 5, so -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So that would be 2. Okie dokie. Of all the places to get a 20! Fucking hell! This is thick. He did that 20 to save versus Jaziel. Okay, Autumn is out for the count. She's asleep. I'm sorry.
Fine. She's now alive.
She's stable. Yes, she'll live, probably. The Sisthik outside, on the other hand, are fucked. Speaking of which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Saving throws versus breath weapon. As Jaziel will go for that thing, and these things save as fighters of similar thingies, means they need a that to save. Success, fail, 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 fail. Okay, one of them succeeds this one. The others are at -2 to hit and kind of coughing on the thingy. So, yeah, they literally only hit Jaziel on a 20 anyways. In fact, the coughing ones probably aren't going to hit him at all. Okay, now party-tied initiative Jaziel is a 3-attacker. Jaziel, roll your first hit against the one with no arm. Or, damaged arm. Now, Jaziel, you are a monster. of that plus that hit dice. So to hit
Do you want me
that
to roam?
armor class, I was hoping that Vasa would do it. But if he doesn't
Don't
start
think you're
typing
paying
in the next
attention.
5, 4, 3, 2, go ahead and do it.
Oh
Oh,
wait, he started typing.
Nope, nope, nope. Nice try. Vasa, if you'd been a little quicker on the draw, you would have saved Jazeel 100 XP. Vasa, Vi, dice percentage.
Well, to be fair, I already had it typed in, and you didn't hit 1.
50 on a fumble. Miss off balance, dex check, or fall to the ground and be stunned for 5d10. What type of dexterity does a fucking nightmare have? It's gotta be a 19 or 20, I swear.
It doesn't
Okay,
have to be
14
that
should
high.
pass.
Yeah, it should pass.
Alright, so miss. Done. Okay. Moving forward. He's quadrupedal, for fuck's sake. He can fly. He can turn ethereal. How the fuck is he getting knocked out? He has 2 stone skins. Okay. Okay, so that's Jazeel's first. He's got that many against him. They only hit him on a 20. Wouldn't you know it? That guy hit him on a 20. Now, Grills.
Yes.
Creature only hits armor class on a 20. However, due to enemy breath weapon, they're at -2 to hit. They roll a 20. Hit or miss?
I'd still say it's a hit.
I agree. I wanted to make sure it was kosher. I appreciate the candor here. Okay. And Jazeel will take 1 stone skin of damage.
Yep.
Boop. Okay, so Jazeel, now you have 1 stone skin. And that's the Cystic. Jazeel rolled a hit against that one that just hit you. That fucker is so dead. 8. I need to check that. That might hit. An 8 as a Jazeel hits that armor class. Jazeel, you hit them. Dice your damage. 2 die 4 plus 2. For max damage! Nice. Nice, Jazeel. Okay, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And ouchie, that one is hurting bad and hissing. And just out of curiosity, the intangible hell horse that you're fighting that you've fought before, because this was actually one of the originals, are you fleeing? No. With a 10 morale holds. Okay. Jazeel, your third attack versus that same one.
No.
3. Jazeel, unfortunately, that will be a miss. Okay, Vasa, you're good. You type in DMs, I get that. Okay, so that's Jazeel for the round. Moving on to Ikrormid, you've got the 2 attack this round, so why don't we deal with you next? Go ahead and roll your first attack.
Crit.
Nice dice percentage. I'm curious. Get quad, get quad, get quad.
77.
77 for
Quad
cutting.
would have been beautiful.
Vocal cords destroyed. Normal damage. Okay. I'm willing to double it for the crit. This is funky, because normally the way you resolve critical hits with called shots is typically you just give them double or triple and drop the crit area. Unless it's a called shot. Spinning vocal cord destruction? I kind of want to do that.
I would just say the head got lopped off.
Depends on the damage.
Yeah, why don't you dice the damage there?
Damage is 6 plus 9, 15.
15 to the head will cut off that one via the throat. That they're going to gurgle and bump over backwards in truly brutal measure.
And all the others in range got to take that damage, too.
Yep, that makes sense to me. Check out with everyone.
Now that's got to hurt morale.
That is a morale check right there. Give me a second. This is Cystic outside. I need Cystic by Mead.
Especially since I told them I was their whirlwind of destruction.
Yep. Okay, so that guy's dead. -10. Actually, he did hit -10 from that. So, at this point, let's do a morale check for the guys next to him. No. Ah, damn it. Fucking hell. Roll high, for fuck's sakes. Okay, their morale will hold. Now we're morale for the rest of the group. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me do some math here, because that might... Fuck, that's close. No allies have fled. This many allies killed. This many outnumbering. I apologize, guys. Meet Cassie. Should it count those as still up? They're in the border. I would say no. Fuck. 3 points of difference between fleeing and staying and fighting. On the wrong side for y'all. Alright.
well.
That was close. Alright, at this point... Yeah, I counted all these? Yeah, I counted all of them. Yeah, just double checking. Okay, so that was 16 plus 9, correct?
Uh,
No,
It
not
was
16.
6
damage
plus 9.
was
6 plus 9.
for 15 hit points of damage.
Yes, 15 becomes that against that. That puts them there. That against that one. Oh. Nope, that's correct. And I need to do a... Huh. Well, that one's injured as fuck, but still up somehow. And that versus that becomes a that. Okay. Yikes. Jesus Christ, Grills. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, their turn versus you. Grills, you have no fucking clue how lucky you are right now that you switched your armor class up. 17, 18, 20, 16. The 16 would have hit, the 17 and 18 would have, and the 20 would have crit. Instead, that will be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay, and I believe you have a second whirlwind to go for, so go ahead and go for it.
Another crit.
Bro, you take that 50 XP and you dice that percentage.
34.
Oh, if only it was 36. Triple damage. Dice your damage. On a sweeping, that's going to kill every single one of them around you. There's 2 injured.
1 plus 9, 10, tripled. 30 hit points each.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the damage got
Kill.
decreased.
It does. I have been decreasing it. So,
Okay.
starting from the top, dead. Like, super dead. Bits are flying everywhere. Starting from this, dead. This one here, no. It actually was full. And that's that, because that was 1, 2... This was 3, so this will be 4. And these both need to make system shocks now. Okay, both of them will pass their system shocks with flying colors, and morale check for the group. Morale holds.
Wow.
These guys are worse than the Maymites.
Yeah, I was about to say they've got Maymite level morale.
I honestly, I'm wondering if they even get that. Like, unless it was an +1. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? We'll see if Cassie manages to kill the queen, because Cassie has an attack. Cassie, roll to hit.
2 crits in a row.
Yep.
That was beautiful. That was fucking beautiful.
That was glorious. That was some queen bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a smoke real quick.
Cassie, I await your roll to hit.
I didn't hear Cassie. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
16.
16 plus bonuses minus the parry. Hits, dice your damage. The queen rolled a 2 on her parry. 2 plus bonuses against the queen. Ouchie. Now, Cassie did not opt for a called shot this time, seeing how outnumbered she was. In fact, she's about to start going for spinny attacks. But yeah, that queen is bloodied. And granted, this is simultaneous with them attacking her. Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay, that one there I need to check, but I'm pretty sure that's a miss. These 2 are hits, though. Okay, let's do this one first. Hey, Autumn. Okay, minimum damage. Good. Autumn, why didn't you dice percentage, please?
You know what else would have been fucking epic is if I'd have rolled max damage instead of minimal.
81. That would have been fucking epic. Okay, so Cassie gets hit twice. The first will do that many hit points of damage to her, which fortunately is minimum. The other one is an 81 on the slashing crits, which is abdominal wound. Damn, these people love their abdominal wounds. Okay. Becomes that to Cassie. Ouch. Yeah, Cassie got stabbed in the stomach. And now I need to do some math real quick. D6.
The cystic have a fetish for the abdomen and the legs, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all their crits. They either take off your leg or they stab you in the stomach.
I need a minute here. Let's see. A
Maybe
turn is
one.
10 minutes. Excuse me.
Did Cassie lose a leg?
No, she
No.
got stabbed in the abdomen. I need a
God
minute.
damn it.
If that somehow goes that far, that's that.
Oh, can't do anything.
Yeah. Okay, so that's them on Cassie. That's Cassie versus the Queen. Cassie was a 1-attacker this round because Mead was a 2-attacker. The thud thud is getting louder and louder, party. Jesus Christ. This is such a
Oh, wait a
shit
minute.
show.
You never told me how many cystics I counted.
Yeah, I said it was at the end of the round. So, let's go down the list. There are quite a few bodies on the floor. Are you going to be counting those as well?
Just the one standing up, but
Standing up, moving around, fighting, I assume?
yes.
Okay, give me a second. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was round 8. We're on round 9, Eminem.
Oh, I apologize then. Oh, that's right. That's happening. I forgot about that. 21. Alright. Vi, you count 20 cystic. Because, at the beginning of round 10, a group of them are coming from the passage the Queen and her group came from. 4 fighters and one of them wearing robes.
20 more. Really?
There is a reason for this. I know you've been counting Acromiad, and I know the numbers don't make sense to you, and I will explain later.
How many?
I hope
How many am I
Giselle
still facing personally?
Personally, you just dropped like a bunch of them, and the others aren't so keen to get to you, so you only got like 3 of them on you right now. And the
Okay.
bodies are starting to pile up. It's becoming challenging for them to get to you. Am I controlling anyone else?
Dungeon
I don't
Master, since
think
I
so.
was counting, would I have seen that hit on Cassie?
What's your perception? Actually, you know
Well,
what? You do it. Roll perception.
I got nothing else to do but watch.
This is a good point. Roll perception with the bonus. You fail on a 20. Ayo! Yeah, you see it. You see that abdominal wound, and it reminds you of the one that what's-his-name had. It's like, fuck.
How many did you say I have on me?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
They look like shit, don't they?
They do. Let me go look up the casting time for this spell. Player's Handbook, page something. I also need to double check the effect of it. No, it's not that. Where is it? Oh yeah, that's right, because it's a 2nd level. That's right.
No, I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, Vasa, I can't heal you. Did Jazil get? No. Okay, they're attacking.
Okay, Coromid, you are aware that you've got enemies in melee range and they could interrupt your spell.
Yep.
Yep, I know. Spell saver. 1 against each attacker and 2 on the cystic in robes. Duly noted.
I can't do anything. I can't.
Yep. You really can't. You can't shift out of the dimension. Okay,
Not without Jazil.
anyone I'm forgetting at this time? I know Vasa and Autumn, you're both here, but incapable of doing shit right now. That is
Well,
most
technically,
unfortunate.
with Autumn
Oh wait,
here
Autumn,
now,
that's
and
right.
yes.
Autumn, I'll give you a perception check to hear, Vi. Give me a d20. 11. I'm pretty sure you have a better perception score. Autumn, you awaken. You're at like 2 hit points.
3 points.
John binding his wounds if he can. John, you have already bound your wounds, but Vasa, I appreciate the thought. I believe you're at 2 because it's -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 for 5 points of healing. So you should be at 2, unless my math is wrong. Someone feel free to tell me if it's not. I'm not on the 8 ball today. Okay.
I may have fucked up. I don't think I ever bound Autumn's wounds.
Nope, I have Autumn's wounds recorded as being bound, so Autumn's good.
Okay.
Whether I fucked up or you did, it doesn't matter. At this point, we're just going to roll with it. The DM can be generous. He will throw 20
I'm
cystic
rolling
in a
with
room
it.
at you.
You threw more than 20, but yeah.
Oh, it was a lot more than 20. At this point, it's 20.
And the dragon's coming.
Yeah, the thudding hasn't decreased, guys. It's just taking some time. Dragons take a while to fly. Okay, so where were we? Cassie attacked Queen, Jazeel attacked 3 times, John waiting, a Crormid casting magic missile, Vi and Thassa, okay. Well, Thassa's unconscious. Okay, give me an initiative roll, party.
Here we go. 2. Damn it. Still better than those 1s I've been rolling.
Yeah, okay, party, you do not have initiative.
Of course. Did Cassie ever get her second attack?
Last round? Because last round she was a 1 attacker. This round she's a 2 attacker. Actually, that's right. She's a 2 attacker this round. Attack times 2. Let me note that. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm struggling here, but I am here. Okay. So who are we gonna deal with first? Shall we deal with Jazeel really quickly? I think that would be most prudent. And I apologize, guys. I'm trying to keep everyone involved here. Autumn, why don't we have you roll for Jazeel? Jazeel rolled a hit, biting the one that hit you earlier. 11, that's a hit. Dice or damage.
Uh,
That is a 2 die 4. My apologies. I did not mention that. For
7.
7 points of damage. Good job, Jazeel. Alright, now it's their turn to attack you.
Wait, isn't that supposed to be a 2d4 plus 2?
He does a bite, claw, hoof routine. The hoofs are actually more damaging than the bite.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Jazeel, dice percentage. 49. 49. Miss off balance, dex check, or fall to the ground and be stunned for. Wait a second. This happened to you last round. 9 should pass the Cystic's dexterity check. So, okay, that Cystic missed, and the rest of them also missed. Jazeel, you have 2 more attacks, and you're targeting the same one, trying to bring it down. Roll to hit. Roll to hit. 6. That misses. Second attack. 16. That hits. Dice your damage. 2 die 4 plus 2. 8 points of damage, and that one goes down. The left arm disabled Cystic is finally out of commission on round 10. Let's do a morale check for these people. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys. The dice do not want them to flee. This is going to be a
Does Jazeel
legend.
hear my call out?
No, he's not in the same dimension as you. Like, he is phasing in and out to avoid damage. That's why he has such an amazing armor class, in addition to the plate mail barding. But, no, he did not hear your call out. Anyway, so that's Jazeel for the round.
Then can I start pacing in front of the door?
Would you like to try and walk over to where Jazeel is? You can go out there if you'd like. You're intangible, too.
The door would be good enough.
Okay. So you're going to go over to there and try and get Jazeel's attention?
No, I'm just pacing. Like, I can't do anything. I'm cussing up a storm. I'm mad. Like,
Okay.
I'm having a fit.
Duly noted. Here, give me a second.
There's nothing. I can walk around the entire room. I can walk around the entire room.
That is from John, I should specify. Apologies, I need to get my own there. Done. Okay. Okay. Apologies for the intermission there. So that is Jazeel done for the round. Let's move on to Ekroromid.
Okay.
You've got your magic missile that you're attempting to cast. Party does not have initiative. That's still a segment. You are in direct melee with a couple of them, and they see you casting. And I might have to check that one. Normally they only hit you with a 20. By how much is the question, because right now your armor class is -5. Just there. So your dexterity bonus is penalized while you are casting because you have to stand still to cast. And you have a dexterity bonus, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that means a 19 would hit you. Akrora made 9 points of damage from one of the cystic.
That's
9.
the least damage you've done is 9.
I did 7 once, didn't I?
No.
Ouch.
10, 9, and 9.
Ouch. What can I say? It's a D8 plus 2. Minimum 3, max of 10. They've been getting 7 and 8s against you, apparently. Okay. So at this point, that's the one that's hit you. Your magic missile's coming off, but you're going to be interacting with other things. So Chant. Chant takes a segment to wind up too, and they have initiative. So, they're going to get their Chant off at roughly this point in time. However, Cassie's a 2 attacker, so she's going to take place before they hit you. So Cassie, roll to hit on the Queen.
I heard you that time.
Yay. Oh yeah, that's right.
7.
7. Okay, the Queen will parry you. And okay, Chant's going off. They still struck before them, which means that these would strike Cassie before Chant goes off also, which is a benefit.
God damn it.
Ouch. Ouch. Okay, one of them does connect for max damage. Fuck. Okay, I need to stop and think about this for a second. Let's see, Akrora. Just give me a second. I'm making sure I've covered all my bases here. Yeah, ouch. Okay, give me a second. I need to check if Cassie has this or not. She does not. That is unfortunate.
And isn't Chant the one that they have to keep going with it?
Mm-hmm. It's starting it now. It takes a segment to spin up, and it can go for up to a turn we determined, like based on the casting time. This is, I think,
But if
listed
it
in the
gets hit,
gastro.
it gets canceled, though.
But if it gets hit, it gets canceled, unless they have a clerical version of Spellsaver, which would be bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, because Magic Missile, 1 segment casting time.
Chant, 1 segment spin up. They have, what's it called there, but the first attacks are going before the thing goes off because everyone's already closed in melee. So at this point at Akrora, let's go see those magic missiles in order.
Okay.
So first 3 versus the first 3, then the last 2 versus the Cystic in robes. As Chant starts to go off, and the mystical symbols in the Cystic voice, and then Akrora.
Number 1 gets 2 hit points of damage.
Noted.
Number 2 takes 4. Number 3 takes 5. And the one that's the one in robes, 5.
Okay. So that was 2 against this one. That one drops. That was 4 against this one. That one drops. That was 5 against this one, and that one drops. And that was 5 versus the cleric, and that one does not drop. But Chant is interrupted.
That was, yes.
I don't think
Well
you got
played.
enough bodies yet.
Yeah, no, we're going to check morale, and it's penalized. He just dropped everyone around him with magic except for the cleric, who is currently listed over here. 5 points versus there, and Chant is scribbled off their spell sheets. I think at this point, though, Akrora, you figured out, well, Grills, you figured out what happened. But maybe not. We'll discuss after session. So, that's that.
So does this guy still have 20 Cystic with him?
No, at this point, 3 of them just dropped, which would put it down to 17. And at this point, morale check. Okay, let's start with the cleric who was casting, saw you get hits, and was like, haha, yes, and then got hit with magic missiles anyways. Double lot! Cleric's running. Oh shit, I did not sign up for this. Turning and fleeing, which is going to negatively affect the others. Guys, we might have the chain reaction finally. Oh, okay.
I broke his spell.
You did. Okay. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's look at the battleground. We got the ones that were showing up that were like, already. Yep. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Okay, so those ones are running out. Vi, 3 of them are running past you. Okay, who else is there? We've still got the ones over by Cassie with the queen. Let's give them that. Okay, they saw the green streaks. That's magic shit, but I don't know if they saw the specifics of that because they were kind of busy trying to kill Cassie. Queen herself would have seen that. She's facing you. But her morale, of course, holds like a fucking rock-steady anchor. Even in the middle of it. She's insane.
She's insane. She has Grest-level morale.
Basically, yeah. So yeah, Kuromid, you've got this interesting thing where there's not a lot of them on you. Cassie looks worried for like the first time you've ever seen her. And let me see if I skipped anyone here. Cassie gets a second attack, but she is opting to do something different. Jaziel is done. John is just waiting and talking to Vi. And yeah, I think that's the round, because Cassie was already attacked, that's right. Okay, Cassie is attempting to flee. So nothing's going to attack her this round. They're going to try and pursue her. And they might try and split off to you. She's going to be evading, but that won't take effect till next round because there's nothing for her to evade right now, so I'm not going to bother with the D6.
Okay.
Yeah, that thudding noise is getting very loud, though, guys.
Okay.
Can I hold off till I see? Since I'm going to be looking out the doorway at Jaziel. Since I think I can still see them, correct?
Alright, I need a moment to think, but yeah, you can still see Jaziel. Okay, let's do a... Fuck, we can do a D6 here. Huh. Okay, that's 1. Ekrormid.
Yes.
The queen and 2 of her guards are attempting to attack you. The others, the lesser cystic that weren't guards with spears, seem to be chasing after Cassie.
I need to get out of that girl.
Queen and 2 of her guards attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's near death. Or at least what appears to be.
Yeah, Cassie is not in a good spot. She kept getting hits even with her armor class. Yeah, Cassie's attempting to evade to the exit. Okay, this is not what I anticipated happening. Called shot to Queen Head, sweep attack. Duly noted, a Crowermaid.
Cassie's
anyone...
going for the door, right?
Yeah, she's trying to get out of here.
And I see that, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
She's got 1 HP left, the poor woman. She's a proud, stubborn, and very arrogant woman, but even she knows that she's got limits. If you take her down to 1 HP and she's still got tons of enemies, even if they're starting to flee, she's gonna at least back off, tactically speaking. Okay. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. So, dice initiative.
4.
Haha, okay. Let's see. Walk towards Jaziel, stand in front of him, hoping he can see, point to casting, hoping he'll get the message to go get her. Okay, Vi, duly noted. Now, are you walking or running to Jaziel? Distance would be about 100 to 200 feet away.
Is he that far away?
He went down over where the cystic were by Greg. Greg had evaded as best he could for a round or 2.
I guess I am running.
Okay. It's a weird thing. You've got the cystic, who you appear to be chasing, invisibly, who appears to be being chased by Cassie.
What do you mean I'm chasing Cystic?
It looks like you're chasing Cystic, because they fled
I'm
and
already
then...
at the door.
This is true, actually. So, they'd be chasing you, but they're being chased by Cassie. It's like something out of a Scooby-Doo film.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The Cystics are in front of Cassie, and they're chasing...
No,
Cassie
some of the cystic that were going to, they came from the outside. Their morale broke upon the cleric fleeing, and just their numbers are dropping, and Akurumi just used magic after being struck anyways. Yeah, it's nasty.
Okay, you...
I know. It's breaking my brain too. Let's just get through this. It makes sense, trust me. Okay, so Cassie, Jaziel, Akroromede. Let's go for Jaziel first, just to get... Well, hold on. First, let's see. I'll give him at the third attack a perception check. Okay, Jaziel will notice you. Will he understand you? Yeah, he's very intelligent. Okay, so he's going to get his first 2 attacks, and Jaziel rolled a hit.
Yeah, I'll put that out in a little while, Mom. The dumpster.
There's just champagne to garbage out of the kitchen and upstairs and out of the living room.
You want me to just roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Ayo, dice your
16.
damage. 2 die 4.
Yeah, well, get it.
Hey.
Nice. Nice. Alright, that actually kills the one that hit you earlier. Morale check for these guys. Morale holds. Okay. Fucking Maymites. So now they're gonna get their attack versus him.
Cystic Maymites of the desert.
Yeah, basically. To be fair, the Desert Scourge, you've probably seen the entry at this point. They actually are like that. Especially when they're mounted up on their Zytars. Speaking of which, guess who hasn't been forgotten but has been held in reserve? Granted, the timing is crap.
Vitars.
Yep. Approaching towards the steps of the temple in a V formation. But it gets better, but that's next round. Anyway, so that's Jaziel. Then Jaziel's going to see that. At this point, he'll know what you want. Is he going to do it? Probably. He knows better than to fight in combat when allies are hurting. So he's going to just basically fuck off from them and breeze past you to try and get to Cassie.
Oh, thank the Lord.
So that's Jaziel for the round. He's not going to get Cassie this round. That'll be next round. Assuming, of course, Cassie doesn't get struck down this instant. In which case, we'll just give him his third attack. So Cassie, dice your evasion.
3.
3 on top of that becomes a that. They need a that to hit you as you evade. Hoo, ha, ha! And you didn't even need to. 3, 4, and 5. Cassie will successfully evade outdoors, evading her pursuers, who are hissing various obscenities at her, and she is having none of that shit physically.
Well,
Okay.
if
at
she's
this point,
made it outside, just a little fast.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna get her at the start of next round.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still with it, guys. I still got it. So that's Jaziel, that's Cassie taken care of. That's Vi taken care of. Akroromede going for a called shot to the queen head, rolled a hit.
Fucking psycho lizard bitch.
Are you saying that when you rolled a hit her?
Sure. 9 plus 6, 15.
15. Okay, your Thaco is 14. Their Thaco is not. It's 15. You're one step better than them. You rolled a 15?
Yep.
They rolled a 17. You're taken to -2. That won't disarm you because they're not fighters. And also it's not -4, but that will parry you on the called shot. Especially, was that 15 before or after the called shot?
That's 15 before the call.
Alright, they're not fighters, they're not disarming you. Although I could play it that way if I wanted to, but I won't. Okay. Called shot to the head is a dud. Queen Guards attacking you with stabby sticks. And she's hurling obscenities forwards, backwards, all around. She's livid, insane. Stab, stab, miss, miss. Roll a hit with your sweeping attack. Now keep in mind, she's center. The guards are left and right of her, respectively.
I rolled a 4. Even with my plus 6, that's only a 10.
Yeah, unfortunately, that will be a miss on yonder called shot. Not called shot, sweeping attack.
Yeah.
The Cystic with the shield manages to get it into play to block your sword attack, and you feel it thud against them, and their arm jitters, and it's like, almost. Okay. Have I skipped anyone this round?
No, everyone else is in the FO with me.
Okay. Give me a second. Round 12. Good lord, Akromede, you're gonna start getting a hit point back soon.
Yeah.
Round 16, in case you were wondering.
Okay.
Okay. Jaziel. Shift. Cassie. go back to Greg. Cassie shifted. John nil.
And I got to take some trash out for Mama real quick. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Who have we still got in play here? We got the queen and her guards. Oh, that's right, those. I forgot about those. I need to figure out if they fled last round. Those ones were chasing Cassie at this point. Yep, they're gonna try and go for a Crow Mage. Shocking.
He's the only one they can to.
Say that again?
He's the only one they can go for. He's the only one out there.
Yeah, basically. So they're gonna go move at him, and I gotta
Question,
go.
Does Cassie acknowledge my... Yeah.
You'll see. But yeah, basically.
Okay.
There are a lot of bodies.
Here
We
are.
took out another 8 of them. Oh, that's right. She attacks us at that. I might have fucked her over there. Oh,
Be kind.
I'll allow it. Okay. Where is the queen? There she is. Okay, so the crossbow units that I completely forgot about this whole time, they will be fleeing also upon the sight of the magic missiles. They were already low morale, not participating. I forgot about that. So that was last round.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if we're surrounded, they couldn't really get a clean shot of me if they wanted to.
That too. Also, okay, so party dice initiative.
Dragon flies over mountaintop. We wouldn't see that.
You'll
The people
hear
on the
it.
side.
The air vibrates, the thud of his wings, the roar that he lets out.
We have a 4 for initiative.
Party, you have initiative! Okay, Jaziel is shifting to get Cassie and going back. Cassie will be shifted. There's nothing that can interfere with that. Cassie will hear what you say and bind her wounds and get 1 hit point restored. You can dice your healing against her.
5.
Heyo! Alright, she's looking a little bit better. Yeah, she's breathing heavily, covered in blood. Half of it's still possibly hers. The other half of it might be cystic blood. Hard to say, even with clerical training. This leaves us with the
Wouldn't
Chromede.
the cystic blood be a different color, though?
Maybe. I have no idea. I'm not figuring that out right now. Okay, now, granted, Vi, that's literally you at the end of the round, and really I'm squeezing it in. It should take 1 round for her to bind wounds, 1 round for you to heal, but I'm letting you do it in this round here.
Duly noted.
Okay, so that leaves a Chromede with a sweeping attack versus the Queen and her guards. Chromede, you're not going to see this, but I'm going to tell you this later when you ask. The Cystic that were chasing Cassie, the Cystic that were on Cassie, she gets shifted, and it's like, well, shit, we can't hit her. And they're aware of this. They're going to turn back to attack you. This will occur near the end of the round. I did roll for this to see if they would just, run.
Yeah, but didn't they spend a full round chasing her?
That was at the end of last round. So she got to the door, she'd be down there, so... yeah, it's going to take them, most of the round to get to you. Maybe they won't get an attack this round. I'll revisit that, but good point. Okay, Chromede, going for yonder sweeping attack.
12 plus 6 is 18.
18 with your Thaco versus a 9 with that Thaco. So that 9 becomes an 8, and that was a 18, or was that 12? I forget. 18. 18 minus 8 becomes a 10 as an 8th level fighter. Hits armor class 4. Cystic armor class 5, dice your damage. That only hits the first one, though. It is a sweeping attack.
7 plus 9, 16 hit points of damage.
Heyo, that guard is so fucked. Let me just check. Yep. And one of the queen's guards is down.
Another one.
The queen fails to parry your thing, although she did slow it down pretty badly. Okay, at this point, the other guard is still trying to attack.
Did they all 3 get hit?
It's a
No,
sweeping
you only hit
attack.
the first one. The queen managed to stop you at that point with her
Oh,
sword.
okay. Gotcha.
She is strong. Okay, that attack against you will miss. Those guys are coming up. Yeah, Crormead, there's more of them. They're not attacking this round, but they're...
Okay. How many?
let's see, that's 3 more coming up, plus the queen and her remaining guard here. That gives you 5.
Total of 5. Okay.
Okay, these ones fled, this fled, that one moving out there. Yeah, Greg is still dead outside the cystic. Yeah. That's a good question, I need to roll for that. I'll give them that % chance of thinking about it. Nope, failed by 2. Okay. Did I skip anyone?
No. Well, after Jazeel phase Cassie, what else is he doing?
He's heading back over to Greg.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I read that right.
Cassie is border ethereal, leaning against whatever's nearest to her, and just, after binding and healing, just trying to catch her breath. She's out.
She made it outside, right?
Yeah, so probably just against the stairs. It's funky, freaking border ethereal. I regret Jazeel sometimes. But then you all have so much fun with him, and that makes me have fun. And I do mean that.
I figured out his last name is Weewoo.
Jazeel Weewoo.
Weewoo, Weewoo, Weewoo. Because he's an ambulance.
He's the fucking ambulance. That's funny. Excuse me. Helping her inside and healing her again. Duly noted, Vi. The Crormead going for yonder double sweep. Okay, we will tackle that momentarily. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, that's right, the dragon. Give me a second here, I almost forgot about him. That would be dumb. No, he's flight class that's his loot pile, I want him. But wouldn't you know it?
I hate to ask.
Go ahead.
Did he see the boys?
Yeah, funny story about the boys. There's a Legends and Lore coming. Some of the Cystic on the Zytar saw the boys hiding under the wagon, and are currently playing a game of Keep Away the Magic Crystal. The boys are in bad news. That being said, the horses are trying to run now. It's all gone to hell. It's chaos out there. Yes, I thought of this beforehand and did some dice rolls, and yeah, the Cystic are cruel. Cruel enough to grab one of them and throw them to the side, and then grab the other and rip his pouch off where he has the magic crystal and start tossing it between them. And the boys, they have daggers, but what are you going to do, attack the one or try and get back inside the Miasma Stone's protection? Yeah, so that's been going on for about 2 minutes now. Okay, back onto what I was doing. That's right, the dragon's doing this round. So Vi, you'll be able to dice your healing this round. And I don't think anyone else is doing anything, unfortunately. Other than a Crormead sweeping. Okay. Now, Crormead, yeah, you should actually be able to try and hit all of them with your sweeping attack. Initiative should be mostly unneeded here, I think. Correct? 2 attacker versus 1 attackers. So, Vi, why don't you go ahead and dice that healing when you have a chance? Okay. While we wait for that, a Crormead, roll to hit.
3.
9 plus 6 for 15.
Okay, 15. You will be parried, unfortunately.
Damn it!
Yep. Good news is only one of them thought to parry you, the others are all attacking. Speaking of which, that is... Queen. Queen is trying to disarm you. I don't know if she can or not, I haven't yet determined that, because really that possibly could have. She rolled a 19, but yeah. Okay. Anyways. Huh. Well, that's right, your armor class is -5 right now, right?
Correct.
Right, okay, so... flank attacks, do I want to deal fat? You're trying to do a spin, they're not going to get a chance to get flank or rears, really. No. You're not facing one direction. One of them did get a nat 20, though.
Damn it.
5 plus 2 is 7 points of damage at Crormead. Okay. Let's see. Oh, did I not forget about Jazeel this round? I did. Jazeel is going to phase back in and try and go for the ones over there on Greg to try and get to Greg. We still got that one doing that, and the others are going to try and attack him, maybe. Let's see if actually they get morale. Morale holds. This group at the bottom could teach me a thing or two. Okay, so Jazeel, you get 3 attacks, and You broke off. I don't know how quickly you can use your breath weapon, so I'm going to say no for this round. Besides, it's negligible. Either they nat 20 and hit you, or they don't. Jaziel rolled a hit. Oh, that was the wrong thing.
7.
7. Okay, Jaziel, unfortunately, that will be a miss against that one. Okay, so that's Jaziel's first attack. They are going to attack him. They only hit on a 20. No 20s. Okay, Jaziel, roll your second and third attacks. Dice percentage, Jaziel! That would probably be a... this is a puff. That would be blunt. 70 on a blunt is kneecap shattered for double damage. Jaziel, dice your damage, 2 die 4 plus 2.
$14 points of damage.
Nice!
I
14
think
points.
someone lost a leg.
Someone didn't lose a leg, someone lost their life as that leg goes snap and crunch and they keel over and die from the pain, basically.
And I'm assuming Giselle is chewing and swallowing.
Chewing
That
and
was a
swallowing?
hoof attack.
No, that was a huff.
Oh.
Hence why it was blunt, although the bite would probably also...
I thought the bite was the 2d4 plus 2.
No, the bite is the 2 die 4, it's the first attack. The 2 hooves are the second and third. It's weird. Normally it's claw, claw, bite. Jaziel is bite, hoof, hoof. I don't know why, but that's how they do it. That was
You
the
said the
first
bite
hoof.
does more damage.
No, the hoof does more.
Okay.
You can check them out in the monster manual if you want, I don't mind. Anyway, roll to hit again. 3, that will unfortunately be a miss, but that's fine. You did a crit, their morale held. Okay, it's getting close though. At this point they're close to just auto-failing. Okay, have I skipped anyone? Chromie, did you get your second sweep attack? No, you
I
did
did
not.
not.
Roll to hit.
That one's cocked. Shit. 7 plus 6, 13.
13 becomes a that. Dice your damage.
Fucking minimal damage. 10.
10. Okay, becomes... Queen and guards. I assume you're trying to get the queen, right?
Yeah.
Priority target. So yeah, that would be
Priority
that much
target.
versus her, and then that much versus one of her guards. And yeah, that's a solid strike there. She is hissing and spitting and cursing up a storm, and I assume you're responding in kind mostly. Taunting and, haha, your god
Laughing.
shall die by my hand, and you will watch.
Laughing at her.
Laughing. Beautiful. Now you're still inside the temple at this point,
Yeah.
which makes you ineligible, which isn't good.
I mean, everyone else is ineligible.
Jaziel isn't.
That is true.
But would the dragon really use a forked lightning bolt against Jaziel alone and hit all of his Sistic allies?
Yeah.
Especially because there is a chance that Jaziel would be shifted through, since, yeah, if he does do that. So I would have to roll to see if that's a thing. Oh, Chromie, you've caught on. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it, man. I love it. Okay, I don't think anyone else is able to do anything, and I apologize for that, party. I know this isn't fun for y'all, and I want to thank y'all for sticking through here. So,
I mean, it's literally just me, I'm pretty sure.
anyway, dice
Dom,
initiative,
Buster.
Chromie.
We have a 2.
2. Okay, party, you don't have initiative. Acromede, however, you're parrying, which makes this simple. Okay, Jaziel. So, okay, Jaziel, you're aware of the dragon. You're aware of its breath weapon. You do notice it, because a 15 on a perception check, but it's a dragon. You've got bonuses. And you see it coming about. So, Jaziel, I need to determine, are you going to keep trying to attack, assuming it's not going to do that, or would you phase for safety?
Oh, he would definitely phase. He knows what's coming.
Phase.
I
He
would
knows
give him a
what's coming.
95% chance of phase for safety. Because there's that 5%, well, what's he gonna do? Chain lightning me and everyone around him? Then again, he's seen a blood hunter do that, but blood hunters aren't dragons, but he's Jaziel, so
Yeah,
his
but
knowledge...
Giselle's seen the dragon do that once to us, so...
Well, yeah, there was nothing else for it to hit other than you. So it knows you can do it can do chain lightning. But would it do it? I don't know. I'm gonna give him a 1% chance of not doing it. Sound fair?
Of chain lightning?
No, of Jaziel phasing out to avoid being forked lightning. 1%, he's like, nah, he won't, and continues to attack this round. Does that sound fair to everyone?
1% chance that he attacks.
No,
Yeah.
1% chance Giselle thinks he's not going to attack. I believe that's what he's trying to say.
1% chance that Jaziel doesn't go ethereal to avoid potential damage.
Yeah,
from
I
the
would say
dragon.
that's fair.
40. Okay, so he is going ethereal this thing. So okay, Jaziel can transfer basically that. So their initiative difference of that. Okay, that won't happen then. Jaziel pops into the ethereal. The dragon is flying overhead and coming about, and that's gonna take him a few rounds now. Okay, we're on to just a Crormaid.
But would the dragon have breathed?
Oh no, he wasn't gonna breathe. He was gonna do something else.
Oh. Okay, so on to me.
Yep, on to you. Go ahead and dice that parry versus the Queen's parry. And I almost forgot.
18 before bonuses, and I am +6.
18 before bonuses plus 6 becomes a dirty 24. Your Thaco is that, and hers is actually different than the regular Sislic because she has different hit dice, and I forgot about that for a minute there. So I have to calculate that with the new thing. So what is your Thaco again? I need to check. Your Thaco is there, hers is there. It's not a big difference. You got a dirty 24.
Uh-huh.
Difference of 2. So that 24 becomes a 22. Her 17 versus a 22 would take you down to a 5. Your 5 probably isn't going to hit, unfortunately. Yeah, that hits armor class 9.
I was parrying.
She was parrying, too.
Right. I'm guessing I didn't have an 8-point spread then.
No. Unfortunately, your Thacos are similar. You got a dirty 24, she got a 17. So your attempted thing against... Hold on, wait, that's right. Brain, hold on. Give me a second, I gotta calculate again. I apologize.
She has a better Thaco than me?
Funny enough, yeah. Point difference of 2. 8 hit die monster. Thaco of 20. And yeah, this is meta knowledge, we're all DMs here.
Wait a second. 8 hit die?
Huh?
She has a Thaco of 12. I have a Thaco of
14?
13.
Oh, 13, that's a good point.
13.
So yeah, 1 point difference. You got a dirty 24. Let's call that a dirty 23. She got a 17. Difference between 23 and 17 is 6. Both opting to parry means a close to disarm, but not yet.
Okay.
If it had been an attack, you would have disarmed. Alright, and I apologize. I'm trying, guys.
Okay,
I know I
it's
keep
okay.
saying it, but there's a
Doesn't
lot of
matter.
moving parts. Yeah, huh?
I'm waiting for Cassie and John to respond to my
Alright.
because I can't do anything. And
Gonna
also,
ask
do
him-
I see Jaziel coming back?
So no, Jaziel was just shifting out to the dragon's out. He's gonna shift back again once the dragon comes by, and he'll attack next round. He's aware that that thing doesn't fly as well as he does. It needs to turn around in the air. He can kind of short stop and turn suddenly. It's not perfect, especially when being ridden. He doesn't want to jerk a Crormaid off. But his flight class is notably better. Hell, he's half a mind to take to the skies, but fuck that! It only takes one bad luck mistimed shift, and that thing hits him with a breath weapon. So, yeah, Vi. Going to ask him. Okay, they'll agree. They're wounded. Yeah. Okay, where are we at now at this point? Let's see what we got here. You did your parry. That's you for the round. At Crormaid. She did her parry. That's her for the round. There are still this many Cystic. They need to try and hit you. Damn it. At Crormaid dice percentage.
59.
59. Miss distracted wisdom check or lose hold of weapon. 2. Okay, did not lose hold of weapon. The rest of them missed a little. One of them got a 19, which is close, but you need a 20 to hit. Although, hold on. No, wait, that would have been a flank one anyway, so that still would have... Yep. Okay. Round 15. The Crormaid, you're getting a hit point back next round.
Yeah, about damn time.
Jesus Christ, this is still going. She's a fucking fanatic.
Eminem, I'm gonna go. My character's gonna go stand outside near Jaziel to watch.
Are you attempting to grab his attention?
No.
Okay. Okay, He will notice you, you believe, but he won't. He's checking to see if you're doing anything, but you're not doing anything, so he, yeah. Parry Queen, sweep attack. Okay, a Crormead. Oh, damn, I forgot. No, wait, that's right, that's only the damage. It wouldn't matter anyways. Okay, Crormead, let's roll that parry. What'd you get?
18 plus 6 again.
The Queen got a 2. You successfully twist your thing under her guard and rip her scimitar out of her hands. It goes flying away 6 feet to some direction here, north, towards the north end of the room, and she is disarmed. Nice. Anyways, they are going to try and jab at you to force you to back off, and she is trying to back off to get to her sword. Are you pursuing? To try and...
I'm following up with my sweep attack.
Following
I
up
might
with
not
sweep
get to
attack.
hit her, but I can go after the other 5.
Okay. Speaking of which, all of them will miss. Roll to hit the sweep attack.
10 plus 6.
10 plus 6 becomes a 16 as an 8th level fighter. That is sufficient to hit -3, I think. Hold on, let me check. 16 as an 8th. It's breaking my brain, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's sufficient to hit -3. I apologize. So normally -3 becomes -1, becomes 1. That will be enough to hit 4 of them. Dice your damage.
Fucking minimal damage again. That's 10 hit points.
Okay, becomes a that. Becomes a that. Becomes a that. Becomes a that. Okay. You will do damage. And yeah, they're bloody and injured. And the Queen is running to get her weapon. I would say she would have sufficient time to get it and get back in it by the end of the round.
Okay.
Okay. Acromede, +1 hit point.
Ding ding. Fuck yeah.
Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. It's just endless fucking combat. I have to deliberately make them fail their morale check and run inside.
Okay.
Did Giselle get his attack?
That's right, Jazeel did not. Thank you, Vi, +10 XP. So, Acromede, apologies, you can prep your action or go for a smoke.
Yeah, I'm
Jazeel!
gonna go for
Jazeel. Why don't you go ahead and roll to hit Jazeel? Jazeel dice percentage. 65, I need to check that. Lodge weapon in nearby... Okay, bite nearby object, I guess. Give me a d20, Jazeel. 18 or better should fail it. 3, okay, you will miss. We're just gonna call that a miss. Okay. What's next? Excuse me. Okay, now they get to attack you. There are that many left. All 4 of them will miss as you phase through, and so on and so forth. Give me your next 2 attacks.
Five and a
Heyo!
20.
Dice percentage on that 20. 95? Dice, 2d4 plus 2 on that 95.
6.
6. Okay.
I destroyed normal damage.
You destroyed the
Oh, wait, no,
eye.
that's better.
Except
That's
6
better.
points to the head for one of the cystic? Yeah. That's this guy. 6 to the head for that. 36 would be 1/6. So yeah, that guy's dead. Was at full HP. Doesn't have an eye or a head anymore. Okay, Jazeel, at this point, the Zytar mounds, like after your 3rd attack, they're getting close enough, and you've seen these things before. The fires don't hurt you, but they've got spears, they've got people with scimitars and such, and you can't get to Greg's body. They figured out...
Fistics are alive.
Okay, at this point, Jazeel has 3 of them left against him, but one of them is hugging the body. Like, that one is incredibly brave or stupid. And more of them are attacking, so I need to figure out what Jazeel is doing this round. call it a 30% chance he keeps trying to fight because the dragon's coming around, or a...
I'd say he'd make a
70.
mad dash just to grab the body and take the cystic with it.
I don't know if he can. Well, I mean, he doesn't know if... Well, I mean, he does, was the question. Not the question of the thing.
Wait,
So-
didn't you say one of them is hugging Greg's body?
Basically, they figured it out. I did a check for them. They know Jazeel can't shift that many things at once. So they figured that
Okay,
they could
well,
stop the healing.
is it holding Greg upright, standing?
No, like it's got his arms in both of its hands and snarling.
Then basically it's stationary and it's a really easy target, isn't it?
Oh, he was trying to go for that for a while. But he's got others forcing him to back off. It's...
Okay.
Yeah.
But if they need a nat 20 to hit him, I say
He doesn't know that. That's off-world knowledge.
I know, but the thing
Like,
is,
he knows
if-
he's tough to hit.
Yeah,
But these things
he knows
have
he's
hit him
tough to
before.
hit. Yeah, but still, he should just go for the body because he's not going to get another chance at this point.
So you think Jazeel should do that?
Yeah, he can take the hit.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he's better off fighting them and goading the dragon. Because at some point the dragon's either going to throw a spell.
Grills, if I don't get that body, you don't get your wand.
I know that.
And I need that to do something. I'm literally standing outside waiting for it.
Ah,
So,
whatever.
between
Whatever.
Aiden and Grills, we're thinking that Jazeel would try and
Just
attack
do
the
what Grills
one...
wants.
Yeah, okay. In that case, dice roll. 51. Okay, he's gonna try and get that one. Okay. Dragon is coming around. Let's see. Actions for round 16. Oh, Ikrormi going for the dual-wielding option. Oh, wow. Okay.
Actually, this is going to surprise you. Maybe.
Now, because I have DM level knowledge of what's about to happen, I don't want to sully myself. Akroramid, you're the player who technically owns Jazeel. Does that check out for you?
Attack stationary. Once hit, killed, grab Greg. That checks out.
Okay. I don't want you to call foul play. I thought about this as I could with Jazeel's knowledge set. Because if I thought about it with mine, I know exactly what he would do. But he doesn't know what I know. So, this is gonna suck. Let's get an initiative roll in here. I know we haven't done it for the past couple, but...
We have a 5.
Okay, let's deal with the Akroramid first, since he shouldn't interact with Jazeel. Akroramid, dice your parry as you try to draw the short sword, and, you know, she's charging forward, and it's... yeah.
Yeah, I'm focused on the parry.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 versus her thing. Let me check. That would be a difference of 10. You disarm her again.
Again.
It goes 5 feet to the... what is that? North, east. From where you're currently located would be that direction. Back towards the way she came. I'm gonna have to check something here. She's not completely insane. Never mind, she is. The others, though. The others are still fighting. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Yeah. Anywho, she's gonna go try and recover her sword. They are gonna miss you. You draw your second sword forth. This is the short sword.
Short sword. Yes, the short sword.
Yes, I remember that now. That was fun.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, at this point, Jazeel. You're gonna hate me for this, Jazeel. Let's see. That would be... give me a second. 7 gets 4, 9 gets 5.
Welcome back, Golden.
Jazeel. 5 green bolts shoot from the dragon's mouth to you as it casts a magic missile spell. You take 18 points of damage.
Ouch.
That's the thing I knew about. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. That was actually fairly close to minimal.
18.
Yeah. Here, let me go fix up Jaziel. Oh, that's right, he's on the other sheet now.
Okay, that's
Becomes a... Yeah, that's a fair amount of HP just there.
yeah.
Okay. And the dragon will, of course, fly again overhead as it does the flyby attack. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing at this point? So, Jaziel, you know, that's like you go for the bite and you get struck, but you'll still be able to finish out the bite, roll the hit. Sislik has an armor class of that. You need that to hit them. So, Jaziel, roll to hit. I got 4 possible Jaziels. I need one of them to roll to hit.
Roll it yourself.
Okay.
Or have girls do it.
No, you want me to roll it myself? Unfortunately, Jaziel, that is a miss. Alright, moving on to the Sislik's roll against him. Will not hit Jaziel, unfortunately. Okay, Jaziel, 2 more rolls to hit. Would someone like to do them before I do? No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, 1. That'll be 2 hits from Jaziel. Let me just do 2 iterations of a 2d4 plus 2 for 15 points of damage total against that one. That was that one who just took 15 points of damage. Ouch. That becomes that. They're still up, but not in good shape. Okay. I think that's it for the round. Did I skip anyone?
It is literally grilled. That is
I know.
it.
I know. I'm trying to cover my bases. Again, I'm tired. I'm trying the best I can here. Parry Queen and sweeping attack. You're dual wielding, don't you get a 3rd attack? Since you're 3 for 2 and this is your 2 attack round plus a 2nd weapon?
That's technically correct. Yes. So we'll just add another sweep.
Okay. Okay, dice your parry. Damn.
5 plus 6, 11.
11 becomes a 10, 6, 4, parry. Okay, you do not manage to parry her, but you do prevent her from parrying you. No contact there. You've got a sweep attack coming, and they've got this coming. Okay. Percentage die roll 40 on a fumble is a melee fumble 40. Miss off balance minus 6 to AC, no dex bonus to AC, forfeit next attack. Okay. Gotta remember that for next round. I assume you want to start your thing there, don't you?
Okay, Dungeon Master, my first sweep attack, that should be with my offhand.
Uh-huh.
So my dexterity offsets most of the penalty, but I'll still be at a penalty of 1. But here's the thing. They attacked me, right?
Ah, this is true.
This is a final word sword. So they attacked, I get to hit them.
Mm-hmm.
So I should dice damage.
Okay, so which target are you gonna hit? Cause you won't hit the fumble guy just because he didn't even come close to hitting you. 5 probably wouldn't hit your dexterity armor class, so one of these 3, go ahead and dice your damage.
Minimal damage of 1, plus 3 from the sword, plus 6 from strength is 10.
10 points of damage against the 3rd one in this order. Aiden, I see that message. I'll address it as soon as I can. I'm trying to work through this. And that will be against this one here. That was 10?
10 hit points.
Nice. Okay, that's a solid blow against that for your 2nd attack, and you get to do your 3rd sweeping attack.
I only hit 1.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's
How
they
would we do
attack-
that then? That's funky. I'm gonna need to write a note to self, but for now I'll allow it because this is Dragon.
You want me to roll to hit roll? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
impossible
You'll auto
to-
hit the first one, but you need to roll to hit the others.
Okay, 18 plus 3 is dirty 24 is the initial to hit roll.
Yeah, that will
So-
hit the other 3 there. Go ahead. Well, no, that'll actually hit all 4. Go ahead. Dice your damage. Except you did. That was 10.
Yeah, it was 10, and it downgrades by at least whatever.
So that becomes a that. 0 already, because that one is dead. And that becomes a... Okay. Dang, that's... yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a fair bit of damage versus them, including the queen. Okay.
Okay, and now for my other sweep attack.
Yep.
18 before bonuses. I'm plus 6. Yeah, plus 6. So another dirty 24. This is the longsword.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Oh,
17.
yeah. 17. Were you starting that on anyone specifically?
The queen.
Haha. Very good. Okay. And that kills that one, and that brings that one down there, and that kills that one, and that will bring that one down to there. Not there, there. And that one's already dead. Dang. Okay, at this point, morale check. Come on, I'm assigning this percentage that they're just fleeing. I'm done with this. AO 95, finally! Okay, party people. Fun times are ahead of us. Alright, so Chromie, that's you for the round. Jaziel, that's him for the round. He did not manage to kill that guy yet. So, Chromie, the ones that are still inside with you... Well, let's check the queen separately. Except for the queen. They are abandoning their queen. They are running, and she is hissing at them to come back. It's just the queen now. And she has this fury in her eyes. So let's just ground this off really quickly. Parry, attack. Okay, Chromie, you have the 2 attack option. This thing. Do you have ambidexterity?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. So initiative would not be affected by your multi-attack. Go ahead and give me an initiative roll. I mean, you're parrying, so it's probably negligible.
We have a 6.
6, okay. Yeah, dice that parry. Ooh.
11 plus 6 for 17.
17. You will successfully parry, although not disarm, the queen's attack at you. And roll your attack, which is auto-hit because sword.
For 11 hit points of damage.
Fucking hell, she's still up.
Wait, I'm sorry. 14.
Oh, that's better. Fucking hell, though, she's still up.
Okay.
But yeah, she's looking bad. Her comrades are fleeing down these corridors and shit, and you're hearing the things for callouts for retreat, retreat. And Jaziel... I need to figure out Jaziel, because the things are here now. There's no longer a question of it. The thing is still turning around. A lot of Zaitar, unfortunately. I'll give him a 10% chance to keep trying. Yeah, no. Vi, Jaziel is breaking off from Greg's body, as there is a small Sithik horde assembling there. Mostly the Zaitar riders. And they are occasionally trying to shoot arrows at him, but none of them are going to hit as he is fully phased.
Eminem, I've lost all interest right now.
Then you can disconnect if you don't have an interest in being here. I'm not going to stop you. No one is here by force. You're here because you want to be. I'm sorry this is boring. I'm trying to wrap it up. Okay. So, round 19. Jaziel going Border Ethereal. We're going to figure him out later. Chromede, do your thing. You're 3 for 2 here.
Okay, then it's going to be parry, attack, attack.
Okay, parry, attack, attack. Roll your first parry. Well, roll your parry.
11.
11, you matched her. Plus your bonuses, however, she's attacking and you're parrying. You're at more than +4 to hit, right? Actually, you're at plus...
I added my
3.
bonuses.
Oh. In that case, yeah, no, you will successfully parry her attack and roll your second attack, which auto-hits.
Okay, 2 plus 9, 11.
Ekrormead, you strike down the queen. She is dead.
Okay.
Okay. GG party. Okay.
Not very fucking often I have to find wounds.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second, I am typing something up. Ha! I knew Vader was, what's it calling?
Alright, I'm gonna go for a couple of drags real quick before the heavy fight starts.
Okay, that is done. Okay, going to pray for an hour and 15 minutes. Okay. Let's see, NPCs
I'm
are...
editing it.
Oh, you're editing it? Okay. Let's see. Do. Okay. Dragon is currently doing that. Jaziel's over there. It's funky. Party now has the temple and they don't. Let's take a look at the forces. One, two, three, 4 of these.
It's gonna get gritty.
Mm-hmm.
Cystic on ground supported by dragon. So it's still going overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, Dungeon Master. So there's no other activity inside the temple at this time, correct?
There are Cystic fleeing, but at this point, you know, they're not in visual range. You'd have, like, if you were trying to lightning bolt them, you'd have to try and angle it down a thing, and it would probably bounce back and hit you.
Okay, I'm casting invisibility.
Okay, you'll have to give me a minute there, but we can work with that, because that will be round 20 actions, basically. Right now, you've Sheath Sword, Bind Wounds, that's you. Voss unconscious, Cystic on ground. 1 first magic missile, then 5 Cure Light Wounds. Okay, so Vi, that is your action?
Yeah. Okay, got anything else I can do?
Okay. Give me a minute, because I'm still arranging, like, my forces in readable format again. Party. Queen is dead. These are dead. Reinforcements.
I would just like to point out, girl, you are covered in blood.
That's okay. The blood will be invisible too. It's
They're
considered.
going to smell you.
That's okay. I just need it for distance purposes.
Okay, so outside the temple is
And
different.
besides, the temple is covered in blood at this point.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to go outside to fight the dragon.
That's fine. That's fine.
I really did not anticipate this. Okay. Okay, those are there. That's party inside. I need outside temple. Okay. Bloop, bloop. This guy is still alive. Okay, I have rearranged the forces to better explain this. See, inside the temple there's a number of them. You're not sure unless you've been keeping count, unless you'd like to say Dungeon Master, since I was doing nothing I'd like to keep count, in which case I might allow it. It's been hectic.
I mean,
Okay.
prayer/studies, then can miss that.
Okay. And I'll have to arrange the rest of these later, all the dead bodies piled up. At this point at Crowmead, would Jaziel start shifting the less injured back into the thing? I want to say not. They're still mostly out of it. And he remembers the last engagement versus Sislik where he was taxi man back and forth.
The only one he can take is Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn doesn't have a leg. Peter, Vasa, and Autumn still out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So round 19 will occur. You know, at Crowmead you'll have bound your wounds and shit. Vi, you will have sit down, began praying, studying for your first magic missile. And that will be the first round of you doing that. Round 20 begins. Right, at Crowmead, how long is the casting time for invisibility?
2 segments.
2 segments. Okay, you will start to cast invisibility. Cassie is border ethereal, and she's trying to say something, but she's walking back inside, half limping kind of deal. You don't make out what she's saying.
Inside already.
Well, she was kind of outside just watching, not like she could be hurt. And fucking hell, she's not missing this show. But yeah, round 20, halfway through roughly. Well, first 2 segments in, you will have turned yourself invisible.
Okay. Now, since I'm not engaged in combat, am I able to cast more than one spell this round?
What's the other spell you want to cast?
Stone Skin.
I figured as much. What's the casting time on Stone Skin? 2 segments or something? 1.
1.
I will allow it, but just once. Like, really I shouldn't, but I will.
Any sign of the dragon?
I mean, you hear him outside. In fact, if you're looking at the thing, you can see him. He's doing an about face. You think he might be planning to... Well, actually, no, I won't say what you think. You can figure that out. But, yeah, he's
Question,
pointing himself to
before we
face
go
the inside of the
further.
temple. Go ahead.
If and when Grills kills the dragon, is he gonna bogart the XP?
Nope, this has been an even fight. I would not allow it.
Okay.
I got a Stone Skin in effect.
Welcome back, Dom.
Welcome back, Dom. Alright.
Yeah, Dom, welcome back.
Party. I'm gonna make y'all an offer that you can refuse. I'm tired. I've been trying to hold it together. Sorry, Aiden said I thought you'd left, but forgotten to message it or messaged it to him directly. I'm kind of tired. It's 9 o'clock. We've only been going for 2 hours. I could go for another 2, or we could call it here and y'all can come back next week fresh, ready to go, maybe with some new strategies.
It would literally just be him.
That would also be a possibility.
I think we should finish it.
Alright, in that case, we
And
shall
Vasa,
continue.
we've been trying to get you to row for Jaziel, and you just haven't responded at all. So that's why I said you weren't here.
Okay, Dungeon Master, do I see the dragon angling towards the entrance?
At this point, you do. I'm assuming your next question is distance.
Yes.
Okay, give me a second to double check the flight class for the dragon. I want to make sure I got this right because I need to know how many turns it takes for it to... Not turns, how many rounds it takes for it to turn around. Adventures in the Air. DMG, page 46. This is Adventures in the Water, Adventures in the Air. Procedure for Lost Parties. There we go, 49. Aerial Combat, Aerial Travel, Speed, Maneuverability, Class... Okay, so he is Class E. 4 rounds to reach full airspeed. Can turn 30 per round. Let me double check the grid thing they have there to make sure I'm seeing that correctly, because 30 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that would be 4. Okay. So yeah, he will need 4 rounds to do that, which means that he's still currently trying to angle himself. As far as distance goes, obviously we're eyeballing it here. Since he would start turning there to there, call it at most... Mind you, he's of course keeping himself up in the air. Give me a second to do some thinking here. Dragon airspeed, maneuverability, class... I'm trying to keep this good. It doesn't say it's airspeed, that's right. Annoying. That actually should be in Monster Manual 1. If I recall correctly, they have an airspeed of 24. Dragon. There we go. Dragon Electorus. There it is. Airspeed. Yeah, 24. So 24 to turn, 24 to turn, 24 to 2. So call it about... It's only halfway through its turn, so it's actually at the apex of the distance away. About 50 away, roughly. 50 tens of yards. Unless I'm misunderstanding how that works. I could be wrong. So it's going to take it a round or 2 to reach. Meanwhile, looking out, you'll also see about a half dozen to 8 of the Zytar mounds being mounted by the Cystic. They appear to be trying to crawl up to meet y'all. They'll be here at the end of this round. There are Cystic on the front with spears and Cystic in the back also with spears.
How many did you say? How many Cystic?
So the Cystic mounted on the Zytar, it's 2 per Zytar, about 8 Zytars. There's also a couple on the ground, but those look injured. These ones seem fresh, though, like they weren't with the rest of the group when you fought. Maybe they were saddling up to meet y'all. I know,
Okay,
man.
I'm sorry. How many Zytar and how many Cystic?
8 Zytar, about 20 Cystic. Keep in mind, most of the Cystic are mounted on the Zytar. There's like 3 or 4 of them on the ground, not mounted.
Okay. Damn it. And everyone else in the party is in the ethereal, except for Greg, who's laying dead.
Yep.
Does he have anyone near him?
Funny enough, let me check. Yeah, that one guy is still there. Girl.
All right, so it's going to be at least another 2 rounds before the dragon has made his turnaround.
Yep.
Okay. And what's the distance from me to the Cystic?
Let's see. The Zytar mounts have a move of that. They're going to be here towards the end of the round. Give me just a second to double check before I fuck myself here. Zytar. Zoop. Zytar have... Oh, that's right. This is first edition, which was in segments. Fuck me. Give me a second.
I'm pretty sure we reached a turn at least once already.
Creature Catalog first edition? What do you mean turn?
I believe it's 10 round makes a turn.
Yeah, 10 rounds makes a turn. What's the context here? Of course.
In the combat.
Because this is the wrong one. I mean, we're in round 20. Unless you mean between...
And we've had 2 turns.
When I said
No.
the turn, I was talking about the dragon's turnaround.
And I am talking about the length of time.
Okay.
So technically, you didn't put in round 20 yet, so...
No, I have
So,
not yet.
I'm not
We're
sure.
gonna get there soon. Give me a second.
You're first.
Does it say it here? No, it doesn't. No, I apologize. That's fucking annoying. Okay, their double normal human speed means that they're at 12. Which means that for them to reach you, they're about 12 tens of yards away. About. Make it like 100. 300 feet, base of the thing.
That might work.
Keep in mind, actually, yeah. Should I say it? I don't know. That's
they
over by
clumped up?
Greg. Yeah, they're actually going single file up this ramp-like thing to get to y'all. And of course they don't see you, at least not that you think. I need to double check something.
Oh. Okay, I know what to hit them with. I was
I-
going to save it for the dragon. They've got a pretty good movement speed, right, Dungeon Master?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
about twice as fast as a normal human running.
That works. That works perfectly.
Okay, so at this point, that was round 20. No, round 19 was you doing that. Round 20 was you going out looking. So we are at round 21. All right, Vi, you started round 19 into round 20 would be first into round 21. You need 1 more minute to get that magic missile back. So assuming nothing interrupts you with noise or anything next round, you should be good. That reminds me, I need to check for that. Interesting. Astral encounters. Oh, fuck it. I was gonna save this for later, but I don't think there's a better time for it. Oh, that's right, that exists. Okay, area of effect on that I should know, but I'm gonna ask you to repeat for me because I don't have it.
60-yard diameter.
60-yard diameter, 180-foot diameter. These things are going mostly single file, 180 to 90 that way.
So I'm going
that
to
way.
cast it so that the lead one is getting caught. And since you said they're moving pretty fast, they might not be able to stop in time.
Nope, probably not.
If any
I'll
of them
have to
are
do a check.
outside of it.
Okay.
Oh, I told you wrong. 60-foot diameter.
Okay, that does change things. So 60
But
feet,
that's
this. Okay, what's the casting time on that?
5.
5. Alright. Okay, yeah. You will be able to cast that before they reach you. Give me an initiative roll.
Initiative?
This might come into play
1.
depending. 1.
It's a 1, but remember, Dungeon Master, I'm invisible.
This is true. Thank you for reminding me about that. 10 XP. So yeah, as they get closer, you know, you're focusing on your cast TV, you make out the calls of kill them all and so on and so forth. And Spirit Fire.
And so their saving throw should be at a penalty since they're not going to see that shit coming.
Not until it's right on top of them, I agree. So, damage. Save for half, obviously, and I'll need to figure that out because the Zaitar are different.
Here we go. Here we go, you bitches. Okay, that's 5.
What do they need to save? Fighters of that versus... This would be spell.
10.
So penalize them that much, penalize them
11.
that much.
13. 14. 17. 19. Let me double check.
That one will pass. That one will pass. All the others are failing.
19 hit points of damage.
Okay. 19 save for half?
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
And of course, it temporarily blinds those in the area of effect. But
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And the rest take 19, which will put them there, and that's going to have to be that many system shocks. Damn it, Chromie, you murder bot. Okay, and now also 5 more. They have slightly better saving throws, but all of them failed it, funny enough. The Zaitar are taking damage too. Back over to the Cysthic. Okay, that was 19.
which is almost par
Yeah.
for 10d4.
So Cystix and Zytars aren't immune to Spirit Fire?
Spirit
No, they're
Fire
not immune.
is positive and negative energy. It hits most everything.
Okay.
If you're a vampire, the positive hurts you. If you're a creature from the positive material plane, the negative energy hurts you. That's why the damage is kind of meh compared to, say, Fireball, but it hurts just about everything. And it doesn't actually do physical damage in the sense of, like, burning fires or crackling lightning or freezing cold. Very useful if you have a rope of entanglement.
Yes, it kills the life force.
Okay, and now I need to make that many... those are saving throws, not... Jesus Christ, I just did that. I got 4 20s and a 19 on something I can't use. I'm so sad now. Yes, yes, maybe. Yes, 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 yes. 95 would fail. Alright, this one fails. Okay, you will break your invisibility, of course, to do this, but damn, the first 5 or so Zytar Cysthic are caught in this black and white storm of positive and negative energy that looks like that, and more Cysthic coming in from behind. This includes that, by the way. And just, Jesus, it's nasty. Sucks to be the Cysthic. Anyways, yeah, that will, of course, render you visible. Are the Cysthic... Cysthic, yeah, Okay, here's how it goes. So that one's down, which means 4 of them are going to chuck spears.
Did you forget about Jazeel?
Jazeel's currently hanging back. He's not sure what to do, because I'm not sure what he should do. And he was injured. None of them are going to hit you, though. So yeah, Kuro made 4 spears go sailing in your general direction, but they were penalized already for the blinding effect and recovery, and just, yeah. You halted their perception a bit. The ones that threw spears will draw scimitars.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck, yeah. Give me a second, that's gonna be loud for those of you that turned up for the last volume. The last song.
Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just surprised they're still coming after all that.
Well, no, that's what I'm about to check now. Being led by the dragon, though. I need to consider that. None of them died from it, other than one that kind of slumped but is still alive. And that was a front one, so they wouldn't see the... Yeah, no, they're still coming. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Okay. Alright, where are we at?
Damn it, if I had one lightning bolt memorized, I could end this shit.
Yeah, no, I feel bad you didn't have a lightning bolt, because that would have solved this really quickly. Okay, I don't think you've got anything left for round 21, and by round 22, the Zytar Cysthic mounted will be there. Many of them are injured, but they're going to start trying to crawl inside and force you all back.
Okay, range on the dragon.
Dragon's, let's see, he travels at that speed, that distance means that he's 24 out at this point, but you've got much closer problems that are going to start worrying you.
He's 24 out?
Yeah. But he's starting to curve off at this point, however, it looks like he's trying to do something. Hard to say from this distance, but you think he's about to do spell or breath weapon. Like, obviously he's not going to fly straight into the entrance here, so he's kind of curving, but he's keeping his broadside cannons open, if you will. Does that make sense? Although those would probably be forward cannons. Yeah.
Damn it!
Kuromi, do you have Jazeel nearby?
He's in the prime?
Yeah, he's in the prime. You think he's ready to transfer you as soon as possible?
Yeah, mount and shift.
Mount and shift, okay. In that case, that should only take that long to do. Cysthic and the lead are going to have a couple spears, but time over distance. Give me an initiative roll.
1. Crap.
You tied initiative with them. I'm going to give them one possible attack to get you as you mount up. Maybe. Not even really. Right! Yeah, no, a 2 is not hitting you, the Kuromid. The Kuromid, you will mount up. Jazeel shifts as you're in the process of mounting. And yeah, you will be shifted as the Cysthics start to try and stab and jab at you, and at this point the entire party is in the border. What does the party wish to do at this point? As the Sislicker kind of have to scratch their heads and be like, how the fuck do we hit them now? And one of them's running outside, jumping up and down, waving its arms at the dragon.
Okay. He's healthy enough he can fly again. Damn it.
Yeah, he looks in great health.
Jazeel, get us over to Greg's body.
Okay, Jazeel will nod. Vi, you get that magic missile spell back. Okay, so yeah, Chromede, you're just waltzing through these things. It's like being at the Denalia family household again. As they will angrily jab, splash, and curse, and every other good thing in the book. And that one there sees you just waltzing through there as it's holding on, and it lets go and starts to run off.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off Jazeel. Jazeel, quick! Grab Greg's body.
You hop off, Jazeel's doing that. There weren't any guards down here beyond that one. The rest of them are trying to fight the party or chasing after you. They're not going to have the time because Jazeel's fast enough. He will be able to switch and grab Greg. We're going to call this round 23.
Okay. Alright. Get my damn wand back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And going to, Jazeel, come on. Let's go to where the rest of the team is.
Are you grabbing the body?
Yes, Jazeel grabbed the body and brought it into the
Okay.
border.
The Chromede, you will search through the packs and find the wand pretty easily. And now you're regrouping with the rest of the party?
Yes.
You'll see the blue dragon flying around the mountain, it seems. He doesn't appear to be doubling back at this point.
Okay.
So you're heading in, the Sislic are cursing at you in words you don't understand, hissing, and... Yeah, I need to figure out what they're gonna do here now. They can't hit you. So how long are they gonna stab their jab at you before being like, okay, deeper in, regroup with the others? And a couple of them are probably gonna notice the dead queen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need to figure that out.
Dead queen. Okay, I'm gonna go get a couple of drags real quick. Damn it. Damn it.
I need to check something here. I did not anticipate this. Huh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's something.
Mm-hmm.
I did not anticipate this. Okay. On the plus side, the entire party can probably play next time around.
I wouldn't count on Building coming back.
It's up to him. I don't force anyone to be here.
No, he's not happy with you or girls.
Yeah, I've been messaging with him.
You're welcome. Okay. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Mama needed me for a moment. Let's see. Lots of arguing about fleeing and cowardice and fanatic rulers. And the dragon is still outside flying around, right?
You're not sure at this point as you are inside. It didn't look like he was coming for another flyby. You can still hear like the slamming of the air under his wings and such. It appears to be getting softer, though.
Damn it, we need to rebuff ourselves. Okay. Is Vi still in prayer or study?
Let's see, Vi. Yeah, at this point, Vi would have started again, unless Vi, you wish to tell me otherwise.
Hmm?
Did you start your prayer again, or would you have waited to see what was going on? As the Sistic, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Probably they would have been interrupting for you one way or the other. Right, Vi, do you wish to truly try and tune out the Sistic Zytars that are nearby to focus on your prayers, or are you going to wait for them to pass by?
I'm inside. Did they come in?
Oh yeah, they came in.
I continue.
Alright, you're going to try. Give me a d20. You have a wisdom of 19. You should make it.
So,
17. Despite the clamor and the noise, even though it's muffled coming through a different dimension, you will manage to focus on your studies. You will be praying for Cure Light Wounds at this time, Akromid. Okay. Party, at this point, we're looking at the possibility of the entire party playing at the start of next session if we stop here. Do we want to stop here?
I don't want to stop with us inside the enemy lair.
I'm well aware, but I'm burning out here, Fard.
Yeah.
I'd rather not be here.
Huh?
The temple.
Yeah, I'd rather we not be in the temple when we...
And we don't have our wagon, so...
Okay. Well, since she's praying, John is conscious, right?
John is
Barely.
conscious, but yeah, you
Okay.
could kick him awake, but he is just barely there.
Yeah. Cassie is conscious, but she's obviously beat up bad.
He was
Mhm.
outside watching you all. I don't know if she came in
She
or
came
not.
in. She came in with the rest of the thing once the Sislik marshaled an attack. She doesn't know how the border, after all, works, or so it would appear.
Okay.
Like, she understands intangible, but she's not sure of the limits or what. If enough things try and hit me, will one of them actually do it?
All right. So, I'll tell Cassie to keep watch over Vi. And I'm going to go check on our wagons real quick with Jaziel.
Okay, I assume you're staying in the Ethereal.
Yes.
Alright. Well, Crormaid, you come out to a very sad sight indeed. The wagons appear to have fled from the dragon. The
Okay.
corpses of
Bucky and Steve.
Stephen Barnes.
Yeah, Steve and Barnes.
The magic crystal is not to be found, and they appear to have died from... Well, actually, you've not seen miasma exposure yet, have you?
Hmm.
No obvious visible wounds on them. They appear to have keeled over and died from heart attacks.
Didn't the miasma ate their flesh, though?
It doesn't do that anymore. It used to.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then go back to where the party is. And it's just a matter of waiting for Vi to come out of her trance.
Okay.
I mean, you could just try to wake me up.
Well, you might look around in between spells, too. So, I don't know.
I'm praying. I've already done my spell.
The point is, between prayer for spells, you would have an opportunity to be like, oh, hey, they're waiting on me. I will give you that. So that being
I
said, you need
assume there's
15
just one
minutes.
continual prayer.
No, it's a prayer, stop, prayer, stop, prayer, stop for game mechanics purposes. Unless you'd like where I can do a solid chunk of prayer, but if it interrupts you, you lose all three of them at once. Because that would
Again,
suck.
Not going to disturb her.
Alright. So in that case, it will be about 10 rounds later when... Kuromid, you get 2 hit points back, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. When, Vi, you will finish your prayer. The rest of the party is still around you, whether conscious or unconscious.
Okay. In that case, Vi, yes. We need to fall back and regroup. So,
Okay.
uh,
How many spells did I get for the healing?
Right now you have one of the healing spells. You have not yet prayed for the other 2.
so we have John, Pete, and Greg, and Autumn, who are incapacitated. So the remainder of the party, if we each grab one, we should be able to trudge them along with us. It's not like we have weight.
It's true.
All right, so
In the
yeah,
ethereal, or
In the
in the
Ethereal.
Ethereal. Yeah, there's no point
do
in us.
you intend to grab his leg, or you intend to leave that?
Ah, do we know where his leg is?
Oh yeah, it's over on the ground over
In
there.
the mass of dead bodies.
Like, it takes a minute to identify between the corpses of a dozen cystic, but you will find a human leg in its boot.
Okay, well, ask Jazeel to grab that thing.
I need to take a second. Oh, he grabs it all right. Crunch, crunch.
Hey, don't eat it.
Oh, He kind of spits out what he had. It's a bit chewed now. And I'm sorry, I rolled an intel check. He got a
Okay.
18.
All right.
Oh, I'm
we'll
sorry, John.
We'll tuck what's left of his leg in his backpack, and we
Yeah,
will
I
start.
don't think we can.
Yeah,
fix
probably
that.
not. And we're going to start transporting the incapacitated away from here.
Okay, so you're taking them down to the front of, like, the entrance to the temple down this 300-foot or so ascension. Are you
Yeah.
following the wagon tracks to recover the wagons?
At this time, yes.
Okay. Without cheating, well, not cheating, but without being lazy, with being lazy and not looking up how far they fled, I'm going to say they fled about 10 minutes or so, since at that point they're out of the range of it. So y'all, with your ethereal transportation, I'm just going to give you a movement speed of 12 to keep things simple. Odds are it's probably about there anyways. Some of you will be faster, but you're moving as a group, I assume.
Yes.
Just for simplicity's sake, Akrora made another hit point back, by the way, and you will find the wagons, horses, nervous, and such. At this point, Jazeel is shifting you all over, I presume?
After we ascertain that we don't have anything following us or flying above us.
Yep. From what you can tell, the dragon appears to have gone back to its lair.
Okay. All right. Then, yeah, we'll come back into the prime, and we will load the wounded up onto the wagons. Greg, I'm just going to shove him in my bag of holding.
Huh.
I don't think your bag of holding can actually hold him.
How full is your bag of holding at this point?
Not very full.
More the fact you're not going to be able to stuff him in it.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Will he fit inside the opening?
Bag of holding.
The head, yes, but not anything else.
Oh, hold on. Portable hole. Scrolling up. You've got me interested now. We went from a continuous fight for the past 3.5 hours to bag holding. You have the 500-pound variety. No, wait, it was the 1,000-pound, right?
It's the one that always weighs 35 pounds, even empty.
Okay. So that has a volume of 150 cubic feet. That should be able to hold a person, assuming it's mostly empty.
It has to fit, though, is the thing. It has to fit through the hole, and the hole doesn't shift.
That's a good
I
point.
read the entry.
Opens into
Okay, well,
space, and
if
it's inside logic.
If
Always-
he will fit in, I'll put him in it. If he won't fit in, then he'll go on the wagon.
All right, one way or the other. Okay. Y'all will manage to do that.
All right, Dungeon Master, do I know of any caves nearby?
Let's see. You're over in... Let me open up my DM map. Okay.
Or how far away are we from Oasis?
Oasis? Give me a second. 4, 15, 24. Like 30 or so miles?
Okay.
Nearby
30 or so.
caves I'm drawing a blank on? I don't think so, no. The only other time you were ever out here was the last time you were chasing down the cystic.
All right. Well, in that case, if you're burnt out and want to call it, we're not in the Dragon's Lair anymore. We're 30 miles from Oasis and headed that way.
Okay, give me a second. I need to update my timeline. I haven't touched it once this session. Day 122. We're at like round... It was 24, became 34. We're going to call this about... Okay, it's been about... Yikes. Yeah, that was a big session. Okay, y'all already had lunch. Good for you. But yeah. Party, sorry that session was kind of a drag here. I tried to keep things going best I could. Day 122, just after 1:15. Party is that much distance. You all are basically just a straight shot east of the Dragon Temple, planning to ... as you all have a week to think about it. Okay. Let's see. Here's the Sisthik and Zaitar. And we need to figure them out. They're going to have to make a big funeral pyre for all those bodies, but that will be later.
I regret not getting the Queen's head.
Oof. Yeah, I will not allow that. Unless you'd like to go back in and try and get it real quick.
I could, but I'm not going to.
That's going to need to be recalced. Okay. I have the timeline done. And now I can start doing my to-do list items for shutting things down. Leave. Okay, there's Craig. I've also got